Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fandom UK. So, a little bit of a change tonight. Back to club football a little bit more. Obviously, World Cup still going on. Just to let you guys know, if you're not sure, it is currently 2-0 to Argentina in the World Cup game semi final. So, we'll be keeping you up to date with the World Cup game through obviously through the stream. But we are here tonight for a very special game, derby game. My club Bolton against the mighty Manchester United, as some United fans would would say. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, guys. Hopefully, a cracking game. Last 16 game in the EFL Trophy. I was hoping to go to the game tonight, actually, but obviously, with work commitments and other things, it just was going to be really difficult for me to get to the game on time. And plus, as I've said to some of you guys, when I do start filming games for Fanden, I wanna get you guys to know who I am, so that after games, I can get fan reaction, because the future of Fanden will involve going round the grounds, going to different grounds around the UK, and and getting a feel of you guys, of your love for the clubs, your clubs' traditions, things like that. But obviously, like I said, that is for the future of Fanden. So for now, obviously, we will stick with the live streams. So we're live streaming this tonight. Hopefully, we'll get a few Bolton fans, a few United fans to know about Fanden, which will help in the future when we do start going to games for Fanden, and obviously to meet you guys at your own clubs, stuff like that. But as I've pointed that out several times. So the teams are just coming out, guys. Please do drop your comments in. It'd be great to hear from you. What any score predictions you guys have got. And obviously, we've also got some other EFL games going on tonight, so we'll be also keeping an eye on those. But yeah, like I said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments, score predictions for this game. And also, just to let you know, guys, we also will be back streaming for the World Cup tomorrow, because we're going to do the other semi-final tomorrow. But obviously, this is a massive game in the UK, fixture-wise. Anyway, I know it's only Man United under 21s, but it's still a local rivalry. And obviously, I'm sure a lot of fans will be interested to see how this game turns out. So let's just quickly go to the comments before the games gets going. We're just seeing the teams starting to line up now, guys. But like I said, let's quickly see what you guys are saying in the chat before game actually kicks off. Aaron, how's it going, mate? Looking forward to this one. Obviously, Aaron being a massive Dundee United and Manchester United fan. So obviously, I'm sure Aaron is looking forward to this one from a United point of view. And we've been enjoying some banter, obviously, over the last couple of weeks leading up to this game. So great to see you in the chat, mate. All right, Gaz, mate, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm looking forward to this one, Aaron. Are you looking forward to it, mate? I'm sure you are. I'm sure you're excited as I am for this one. So, yeah, just seeing the teams at the minute, just taking the team photographs. So, yeah, I'll keep you up to date with what's going on in the game. Stephen Allen, hi, guys. Hopefully be a good game. Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, apologies for being a little bit late on the stream. Like I say, I was rushing home from work and just about managed to get home in time to have a quick shave and get on the stream. So, yeah, thanks for that, Stevie. Appreciate you coming getting involved in the chat. Awesome. The work you do behind the scenes, keeping the chat positive and respectful for everybody that is a part of the Fanden community, to enjoy being involved in the stream and keeping it positive for you guys to enjoy. So thanks for that, Stevie. Aaron, clean sheet is coming. Yeah, well, I don't think I'm telling you, mate, no way United's leaving the ground tonight with a clean sheet. You might win, but you're not leaving with a clean sheet. It's not happening, mate. The teams have just kicked off, so a couple of seconds in. Jordan, James, Adam, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the chat. Great to see new faces in the chat. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. United win tonight 3-1, even though I'm a Spurs fan. Right, fair enough, mate. Well, it's top to see fans of different clubs coming in the chat, obviously. Yeah, Spurs doing quite well this season, and great to see you, mate. Love to hear your thoughts on how you think the World Cup's gone, and obviously, with you being a Spurs fan, you got a lot of interest with the players still involved in the World Cup, and I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans been talking about the obviously unfortunate penalty miss with Harry Kane. But yeah, it's just one of them things, in it, mate. But yeah, obviously, still Spurs players involved in some of the teams left in it. If I'm correct. So yeah, thank you very much for dropping in, Jordan James. Great to hear from you, mate. Appreciated. Aaron is saying, "Yeah, mate, I'm very excited. Hopefully, a Man United win." Yeah, well, obviously, well, I'm hoping. Forgive me, mate, but I'm hoping for a Bolton win. Obviously, as you can understand. But yeah, I'm sure the United under 21s are going to give us a game. That's for sure. So yeah, just to let you know, guys, just United just had a little bit of a opportunity going forward, and then Bolton have turned it around and gone forward themselves, but basically kicked the ball out of play. So yeah, like I said, I'll keep you updated. We'll get into the match commentary in a minute. So we've got a goal kick for United. Bones FC. Come on, Bolton haven't been to Wembley in years. Absolutely, yeah, mate. Well, I actually went to the last cup final that Bolton was involved in, which was actually in Cardiff, if you remember. Against, if I remember rightly, it was Middlesbrough we played, and we lost 2-1. But I went to that game, and the atmosphere was amazing. So yeah, it would be absolutely brilliant to see Bolton involved in another cup final. Guys, please do keep your comments coming. Obviously, I will come back to the comments as and when I can through the game. But it'll be great to hear from you guys. And also, feel free, like I say, to chat amongst yourselves as well, guys, because we are a new fan channel, and we are trying to build something unique here for you guys to feel a real part of. Plenty of football channels on YouTube calling themselves fan channels, but not all of them actually involve fans. And that is what we're trying to do here with Fanden UK, to actually make a unique channel that really helps fans feel a part of football, and gives you, hopefully in the future, helps you guys have a voice in the football community. So we just got a throw in for Bolton, and inside the just on the edge of the Man United box. Ball kicked into the box, and the shot for Bolton. It's blocked by Man United defenders. Now Man United reclaim possession, but defended well from Bolton, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United. So yeah, like I say, we're keeping you up to date with the game, guys, and want to hear from you. Any score predictions you've got before the game gets going too much? And like I say, I'll be keeping you up to date with what's going on in the semi-final of the World Cup game, as well as trying to keep you guys up to date with the EFL trophy results. So just to let you know what's going on in the other games in the EFL, guys. It's halftime, Burton Accrington, and that is 2-1. 2-0 Burton, 3-2 to Accrington Stanley. Cheltenham v Chelsea under 21s is 1-0 to Cheltenham at the minute. Lincoln City 1-0 up against Everton under 21s. Portsmouth 1-0 up against Stevenage. Those are all halftime results. The later kickoff, Bristol Rovers is 0-0 with MK Dons, and obviously Bolton Man United is 0-0 7 minutes in. So like I say, guys, it'd be great to hear from you. I'll try and keep you up to date with as much as possible about what's going on around the grounds. Just had an opportunity for United up the other end, but it's now the ball's gone out of play. So yeah, like I say, let's quickly read what you guys are saying. Aaron is saying, "I'm happy tonight, mate. Dundee United done a free signing tonight with all the players at Tannadice. More clubs need to do stuff like this, where the kids can go take pictures with the players." Absolutely, well said, Aaron. Yeah, We do love to see all football clubs doing the community aspect and making all fans feel involved in the club. I'm not sure if you guys know, but obviously you want to hear the difficulties. I've been speaking to some Man United fans, and you want to hear the difficulties they have to get tickets just for a game like this where it's under 21s, because there's so much demand for Man United tickets. Um, Apparently, if you're not a member of Man United, you don't even have a chance to get a ticket for an under 21s game, never mind the first team, which is quite shocking, really, that Man United are not doing more to make other fans get involved, help other fans feel a part of the club and have the opportunity to get tickets. So we've got a corner here for Bolton, guys. Corner comes in, it's deep, in at the back, near the back post, and it's a shot comes in, but it's gone wide. I'm not sure if that took. I think it might have took a deflection. So we just got. Looks like we've got another corner. Yeah, we got another corner for Bolton. This time it's taken short on the edge of the box now for Bolton. Shot comes in, but it's blocked. But only as far as another Bolton player. Apologies if I can't say the players' names all the time, guys. Just still trying to learn how to do the match watch along, so I'm not concentrating too much at the minute on players' names. More trying to concentrate on actually trying to learn how to describe best what's going on in games for you guys that might not actually be watching it. So throw in for Bolton. It's still inside the Man United half of the pitch. Gone out again for another throw in. So it's quite scrappy at the minute, guys. Both teams well up for this. Lots of tackles and challenges going in early on. So Bolton with in possession now on the far side, cut inside to the box, and a cross comes in, and it's gone out on the other side, I think, for a throw-in. So yeah, please do keep your comments, guys, coming in. Like I said, I'll try and come to your comments as and when I can through the game. But obviously, I want to keep you guys up to date as best possible because I know not everybody has got access to this game tonight. But yeah, absolutely. Thanks for sharing that with us, Aaron. I love it when you guys keep me up to date with what's going on with your clubs because obviously, working on my own with Fanden, there is only so much I can cover. So you guys coming, getting involved, and sharing your knowledge about what is going on around the UK in football helps us all. Have a clearer picture of the bigger picture, so to speak, about the football community within the UK and the clubs and what they're doing. So thank you very much for that, Aaron. Appreciated, mate. Bolton still in possession now. Another ball come in. So at the minute, a lot going on in the United half of the pitch. I'm sure it will start to get end to end because I've heard a lot of good things about this United under 21s team. But early on, Bolton applying the pressure. Aaron is saying, I reckon the score will be either 2-1 United or 3-2 or 3-1 United. All right, so 3-1. So you're accepting that we might actually score a goal against you now, Aaron. He's adjusting his thinking now the game's playing. He's been telling me all week that we're not going to score against United tonight. So let's see if he's right. But fingers crossed, Bolton will at least score. Hoping for the win because it would be great for Bolton and the fan community to get further along in this game. We've seen a great attendance from the United fans, guys. The United away end really packed out well. Some great support from the United end. Looks like they've only been given half of one stand. So just trying to obviously give you guys a picture of what is going on and the atmosphere in the ground. But yeah, it looks like a pretty good attendance for United, which is great for an under 21s team. So ball in possession now, United in possession now in midfield on the halfway line. But Bolton have nicked it back and now they move forward to try and hit United on the counter attack. But Man United have got bodies back quite quickly there. Bolton crossfield pass to the far side. And now comes back inside. Bolton still in possession. But United have got plenty of men back. And Bolton have just kicked it out for for a throw-in on this near side. And the referee has blown, I think he's blown for a foul here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what foul. I didn't see any foul there, but it looks like booking Man United player. Muff. I can't see his name on his shirt. So apologies, guys, if I don't know the under 21s United players very well. But I will try to let you know. But yeah, one of the United players in the book early on. Right, I've just seen the replay. So yeah, it's for it went a lot in it for a challenge on a Bolton player on the halfway line. Bit of a clumsy tackle. Nothing in it really. No malice. But obviously the referee has felt necessary to book the player and maybe make a statement early on that he's not going to take no nonsense. I'm not sure, but for me, if I were the ref, I think I would have let that one go because there didn't look to be a lot in it. So United in possession now in deep inside their own half, and it's now gone out for a throw in. So Bolton now in possession in United's just outside United's box. Cross comes in, but it's cleared by United, and now United on the counter attack with Bolton only 2 men back, and opportunity for United saved by the keeper, and it was a good effort, but Bolton keeper managed to get a hand to it, but United managed to keep possession, just passing it around just outside of the Bolton area. And Bolton managed to clear the ball up to the halfway line, but United keep possession. Guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like button and drop your comments in the chat. Any score predictions you have, it'd be great to hear from you. United in possession now on the far side. Cross comes into the box, but it's kind of gone past all the players. But United keep possession on this near side. And they pass it back to halfway line. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. And Bolton United with a long pass forward, but it's claimed by the goalkeeper. Masin Hassan is saying, "Where can I watch the game?" You can stream. I'm not sure, mate. You can stream it. You can stream it, but obviously it's not a heavily it's not on main telly tonight because obviously it's a less what a lot of people class as a lesser competition. So obviously that's why I'm trying to stream it for you guys tonight because I know a lot of people might not have access to this game. But yeah, I'm not sure, mate. Maybe you can find it on a stream on the internet. I can't tell you things where to check on the internet. If you guys ever want to know streaming sites, I'm happy to tell you guys on social media. But obviously, please understand, I can't tell you that kind of stuff on YouTube because we are trying to get the channel approved from YouTube. So things like that might go against us in the future when we try and reach out to YouTube for approval. So if you guys want to know about streams, stuff like that, you can always get in touch with me on social media, and I'll certainly point you in the right direction of streams and apps and things like that you can use to get games that are not normally on the telly. United in possession on the halfway line. But thanks for dropping in, Masin Hassan. Appreciate you coming getting involved, mate. Sorry I can't help you out with that right now. How is Aquibal playing? I'm not sure about individual players, mate, but obviously I'm trying to teach myself how to do good match commentary for you guys. I'm new to YouTube, so I'm still learning. So obviously I'm not too focused on players' names when I'm trying to learn how to do match commentary. Bolton on the attack now, just outside the Man United area. Shot comes in, blocked by the United defenders. Connor Bradley on the ball. I will obviously mention names when I can, guys, but I'm just trying to express that I'm shot for Bolton coming in and it's gone over the bar. Sorry, yeah, I was just saying I will occasionally try and mention players' names when I can to give you guys a bit a clearer understanding of what's going on the pitch. But Please do understand that like I said, I'm trying to get better at just describing what's going on in the match to give you guys obviously some kind of decent match coverage if you can't watch it. So we'll worry about players' names more in the future when I actually get better at match commentary. So sorry about that, guys. Marcus Vincius, Bolton 2-0. Well, yeah, that'll be a good score, mate. Thank you very much for dropping in. Great to see some new faces in the chat. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. And thank you very much for the score prediction. Let's see if you're right. It's quite end-to-end at the minute. And we're having quite a few corners and throw-ins early on. So we've got a corner right now for Bolton. Corner comes in right into the melee of the players, but it's cleared only as far as just outside the box. But now United have got possession and are trying to hit Bolton on the counter-attack, but well defended from Bolton. Bolton regain possession on the halfway line and now switch it out to the far side. Just on the wing, twisting and turning, but they passed it back midway into United's half. Cross comes in, but it's headed over the bar. So, yeah, that gives me the perfect opportunity to come to the chat, see what you guys are saying. But, yeah, thank you very much for that, Marcus Vincius. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, mate. But thank you very much for that. Marcus, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, mate. Joby, who is looking better at the minute? Bolton obviously have had the better of the opportunities, but I'd say it's quite even in respect of both teams trying to get forward. But Bolton have had a bit more of the possession, but we have to take into account that it is Bolton's first team versus Man United's under-21s team. So you'd expect that early on that the Bolton team is probably going to try to dominate possession. But I expect, like I say, I've heard good things about the Man United under-21s team, so I expect that they are going to obviously at some point in the game have more possession and start to feel their way into the game. But yeah, thank you very much for that, mate. And apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Like I say, it's a bit of a unique name, that, mate. Cross comes in from Bolton and it's cleared. Actually, close to the goal line. It's a good effort. Now we've got a goal kick for Manchester United. Not sure what you're saying there, mate. Will Bertham, currently Burton 2, Accrington Stanley 3. Yeah, thanks for that, Will. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Like I said earlier, be keeping you guys up to date as best possible with the other games going on in the AFL Trophy and also the semi-final World Cup game. We'll try and keep you guys up to date as best possible. But United in possession midway inside their own half. Long ball forward. But defended and headed back to the keeper by Bolton. So Bolton regained possession in their own half. I want to hear from any Bolton fans what you're thinking of James Trafford. I think he's been doing quite well for us since he's been on loan at Bolton. Would be great to see if the club could actually try and sign him on a permanent deal, to be quite honest. But yeah, love to hear from any Bolton fans with what you've got to say about Trafford. Like I say, I'm quite interested to see how he gets on because I'm not always a big fan of players, particularly goalkeepers anyway, being on loan. But he's been quite impressive for Bolton since he's been with us. But yeah, thanks for that, Will. Appreciate that, mate. Always appreciate the updates because I do my best to keep you guys up to date with what's going on around the grounds. But obviously, focusing on one particular game, I might not be able to give you updates as and when they happen. So you guys always appreciated when you guys help with that. Jobby, who has more passion and shots, right? right now. The majority of possession at the minute is, I'd say it's something like 60% Bolton, 40% United. But Bolton getting forward that bit considerably more at the minute than United. But it's only 20 minutes in, mate. So I think we've just got a corner for Bolton. Mad, Ma, Ma, Masin Hassan. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your names correctly, guys. The more you show up on the channel, hopefully, I'll start to get pronouncing your names better. As you guys know, that come on regular. Corner comes in deep, headed clear by United, but only as far midway inside their own half. Bolton pick up possession, and it's now coming in from possession, moved out to this offside, sorry, near side, and Bolton now looking for an opening, but it's cleared by United and out for a throw-in. Throw-in comes in, and Bolton pass back to the halfway line. So we're just seeing Bolton keeping a bit of possession on the halfway line. Pass back to the keeper. Long ball forward. And I don't know what James Trafford was thinking there, but he's long ball forward and it's gone straight to the Man United keeper. So, guys, it's still 0-0. 22 minutes gone. If you've got any score predictions, please do drop them in the chat. Be great to hear from you. And please do hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. That would be awesome. Bolton in possession, midway inside the United half. And now onto this near side wing. Cross comes in and cleared, but only just outside the United area. Bolton keeping possession, but pass back to the halfway line. So we're seeing Bolton have the majority of the possession early on. But United are pressing well. They're not trying not to allow Bolton time on the ball. So now Bolton in possession. Shot comes in and it's saved by the keeper and out for a corner. Good effort from Bolton. Zidane Idikal is the best player. Well, fair enough, mate. Yep, fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion, mate. So we got a corner coming in now for Bolton, guys. Like I say, it's still 0-0. So please do drop your score predictions in if you've got any thoughts on how you think the game will end. Corner comes in, it's deep, and it's headed in for Bolton. Oh, the flag up. I think the flag's up. I think it's offside. Yeah, the linesman's flagged for offside. That was a cross, and it came in right, really close to the corner came in really close to the box, headed on. The keeper managed to try and get to it, but he was surrounded by a couple of Bolton players and United players. And somebody tapped it in, but whoever tapped it in that was surrounding the keeper, because there were a couple of players around the keeper then, guys. But there was obviously the last man was a Bolton player, and it's offside. So United restart the game from the back with the goalkeeper and a goal kick. Thanks for that, Masini Hussein. Aaron is saying, think Adik is 19. He never really gets played. Masin, mate. All right. So you're talking to explain the United player. Thanks for that, Aaron. Apologies, guys, if I'm not too focused on individual players. Like I say, I'm trying to learn how to get better at match commentary. So I'm just concentrating on that for now, rather than worrying too much about this, trying to identify each player as the game progresses. Because as you know, guys, games can move quite fast, and you don't always have time to identify which players are in possession at different stages of the game. But hopefully I'll get better at that as I get more experience doing the match watch-alongs. So Bolton in possession, pass back to the keeper. Switch the play to this to the offside, but it's gone out for a throw-in, and now United back in possession. Throw-in, pass back to United's defence, midway inside their own half. So United in possession in their own half, but being pressed by Bolton. So yeah, just it's a bit of a midfield scrap at the minute, guys. So I'll just come to some of the comments, see what you guys are saying, and we'll keep you up to date as and when there is stuff to say in the game. PFC underscore DY4 is Dylan. Hi guys, hope you are well. I can't stay unfortunately as I am busy, but tonight I would say hi. But thought I would say hi and hope you're well. I'll catch up with you soon. Hopefully, Bolton will win today. Good luck. Thanks, Dylan. Obviously, Portsmouth also playing tonight, so hopefully they get a positive result for you as well, mate, being a massive Portsmouth fan. So Bolton in possession, midway inside United's half. Ball switched out to the far side. Afolayan on the ball. He switches the play back to another Bolton player, and the cross comes in, but it's claimed by United. But they've lost it quite quickly inside their own on their own area. Bolton trying to create some space here, but they're actually being pushed back as they're trying to do it, and they've actually been pushed back as far as the goalkeeper. So respect to the under-21s United team. They're prepared to go toe-to-toe and press the ball when they're out of possession. But yeah, thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure. And like I say, hopefully you are enjoying the Portsmouth game, because I'm sure you're probably keeping a close eye on that, mate. Bolton in possession on the far side in their own half. Long ball forward. And it's gone out for a goal kick. So that's a perfect opportunity. I'll come back to the comments in a second, guys. Just give you guys an update on what is going on around the grounds. So in the World Cup semi-finals, it's Argentina still 2, Croatia 0. 57 minutes gone. We're just having a stoppage here in the game. I'm not sure exactly why we're having a stoppage here, but all the players have come over to the subs bench. So obviously the coaches are just taking the opportunity to have a few words. This is a bit unusual in a winter game. It's like a drink. It's like a water break. Never seen that before, unless the temperatures are high, and they're not exactly high in the UK at the minute, are they, guys? So yeah, that's the opportunity to give you guys an update. So it's Burton 2, Accrington 3, Cheltenham 1, Chelsea under-21s 0, Lincoln 2, Everton under-21s 2, Portsmouth still 1 up against Stevenage, Bristol 1 again up 1-0 up against MK Dons, and as we know, it's still 0-0 here with Bolton and Man United under-21s. Guys, please do drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you. Want to hear score predictions you've got, or any thoughts you've got on any of the other games tonight. Be great to hear from you. Aaron is saying, I have to go, Gaz, mate. I'll try to be back. Have a good stream. Hoping for a clean sheet. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for dropping in, Aaron. Always a pleasure to have you involved, mate. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch up with you later at some point, either later on in the stream or on social media. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate, and thank you very much for dropping in. Really appreciate the support. Re- Rowan VC says 1-0, however, correct to 0-0. Right, fair enough, mate. Thank you very much for that. I'm presuming you're giving a 1-0. Is that a prediction, or are you reacting to the disallowed goal, mate? United in possession, just outside the Bolton box. Cross comes in, and it's deep, cleared by Bolton, but only as far as the halfway line. Headed back, but Bolton then returned the header. United pick up possession on the halfway line. Long ball forward. And now Bolton pick up the pieces, and they switch the attack. But United defenders managed to get the ball and pass it back to the goalkeeper to regain possession. But now it's in midfield, and Bolton have regained possession. See what I mean, guys? It's a bit scrappy at the minute. A lot of long balls, and it's switching. Possession is switching quite regular now. As I expected, the longer the game went on, I thought that United under 21s would come in more into it. Crossed into the box from United, and saved by the goalkeeper Trafford, but only just about managed to clear it. And another shot came in for United, but it's gone wide. I'm not sure. I think we got a corner for United because it took a deflection. So it's gone out, and we've got a corner on the far side for Manchester United. Guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like button and drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you. We'll come back to the comments very shortly. Just seeing that one of the medical staff is coming on for Man United. So I'm not sure what this is about, because I'm not seeing a player on the ground. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to work out why the medical staff have come on. I think it's for a nosebleed for one of the Man United players. So just bear with me a second, guys. I'll just come to the chat while we're waiting for the stoppage to clear. Thanks for that, Rayan VC. Appreciate that, mate. And like I said, I'm not sure if you're giving a score prediction there, mate. Joey, hi, Fanden. Hope your team get the win. Thank you very much, Joey. Pleasure to see you. Always great to see you come and get involved, mate. Thank you very much for the support. I'm not sure if you're obviously interested in this game or one of the other EFL games tonight, mate. But we also got the World Cup, other World Cup semi-final going on. So corner comes in, but it's cleared by Bolton. It was actually a short corner, that, guys. Now Bolton on the counter attack, and it's switched out to this near side, and it's switched. I think it's crossed in, but I were expecting. Sorry, guys, just pause for a minute then, because I were expecting the offside flag coming up. It was late, and it did come up. One of the Bolton players in attack, just a little bit offside, and you could see it, but for some reason the linesman saw it late. Bolton back in possession, and it's with the goalkeeper at the back, but Man United pressing, and due to the Man United press, it has now gone out for a throw-in midway inside the Bolton half. So we've got a throw in here for United. Throwing comes in, still on the far side. And you can hear the loud United fans making their voice heard in the stadium. Cross comes in for United, and it's cleared by Bolton, but it's only gone as far as just outside the box. But United pick up possession again, and keep possession by passing it back to the halfway line, and now it's gone back to the keeper. We're seeing this a lot in this game, guys. Both teams using the keeper as a safety net, if you like, when they're coming under pressure, and I think that's due to the fact that both both teams are looking to press from the front. So it's meaning that defenders are having to move the ball quicker and sometimes pass back to the keeper so as not to lose the ball in dangerous area. Long ball forward from the United keeper into up to the halfway line, but Bolton pick it up and now pass it back to their keeper. See what I mean, guys? The keepers are being heavily involved at both ends in this one. So yeah, that's quite interesting. It shows that both teams well up for it. The fact that both teams are pressing from the front, as I say. United pick up the pieces to some sloppy passing from Bolton, and it's crossed into the box, but picked up by Bolton. And now they look to try and move the ball forward under pressure, but they managed to get the ball forward now, and now they're moving forward at pace, right down the centre of midfield, and tries a shot from a Bolton player, but it's defended well from United, and it's gone out on this near side for a throw-in, just in front of the United fans. But yeah, thanks, Joey. Please do, mate. Let us know if you're watching a game. Be great to know what football you're keeping a close eye on tonight, mate. Owen, Upper White's Army, absolutely, mate. Yeah, we're obviously. I'm a Bolton fan, so I'm definitely rooting for a Bolton win. And obviously, it's one of our local rivals that we don't get to play very often. And as you guys know. Maybe the United fans don't see this as a big rivalry, but I know Bolton fans, me personally being a Bolton fan, I see this as one of our main rivals. I'm not really bothered about Wigan and clubs like that, and Bury and Preston. To me, the main rivals to Bolton are Man United and Blackburn, locally, if you get my meaning. They're the fixtures that I really enjoy. To get the win, to get the victories in, if you get my meaning. But with all respect to United, like I say, they also carry some rivalry towards us as well, even though they might not admit it. Shot comes in from United, and it's saved by the keeper for Bolton, but good effort from United. United's number 57. That's an unusual shirt number, isn't it, guys? 57. Like I said, apologies if I can't say the players' names for United. I'm not very familiar with the United under 21s. Obviously, quite familiar with United's senior team, but not so much with the under 21s. So apologies if I'm not well up on the individual players. We've got another stoppage here for Bolton, I think, are making a substitution. So I'm not sure if this is injury related. Are we seeing a double substitution here? This is quite unusual, guys. 38 minutes in, and I think we're seeing a double substitution from Bolton. So I'm presuming this is a tactical change. It's Jones coming off. And Bradley coming on, and Tola coming on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if one or two of the players there struggling, or if that's a tactical change. But yeah, unusual to see a double substitution in the first half of the game. So the game restarted with the ball in Bolton possession. Goalkeeper in possession for Bolton. Long ball forward. And Bolton pick up possession on the far side, midway inside the United half. And another long ball forward from the goalkeeper, and it's gone out at the United end for a goal kick. Yeah, thanks for that, Owen. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Always great to hear from you guys in the chat. If you like I say, it's still 0-0, so plenty of time for you guys to drop your score predictions in. And I just want to let Bolton fans know that in the future, obviously, we have quite a new YouTube channel. And as you can see, the channel is called Football Fandom UK. The reason for that is because we want to build a channel for fans, for you guys to feel that you can get involved in this channel. If you want to know more about that, you can get in touch with me on social media, and there's plenty of ways to get involved in fandom. But I'm very passionate about building a true fan channel that involves fans. So just want to let you guys know that in the future, as we grow the channel, we will start going to games and going around the grounds. This channel is not exclusive to Bolton. It's about fans. It's yes, I am a Bolton fan and I love my club, but I'm very passionate about football generally, and I just love football altogether. So I want to make a channel that's unique. Um, Obviously, a lot of to talk about with the channel in the future, but the point I'm trying to make is that in the future I want to go to games and give you guys the chance to have your opinions heard about your club and anything else in the football world that you guys feel passionate about. I'm very passionate about that fans don't get to have enough say in football. So that is just letting you guys know some of what's coming as we build the channel and get more fans to know about us. Bolton in possession in the inside midway inside their own half, but being pressed quite fast and ferocious by United. It's passed back to the keeper. Keeper passes it forward, and Bolton now pick up the possession in halfway line, but have lost it to United. And United pass it back to their own goalkeeper. We're seeing this a lot in this game, guys. Both teams looking to try and keep possession and use the keeper to help keep possession. Keaton Townsend, come on, United, freezing here tonight. Obviously, my nephew Keaton at the game tonight. Thank you very much for that, Keaton. He's a big Man United fan. I hope you enjoying the game, mate. And try and keep yourself wrapped up if you guys are actually at the game or any of the games tonight, because it is quite fresh out there. But thank you very much, Keaton. Appreciate dropping in, mate, and safe journey home. Joey is saying, being a Liverpool fan, I would prefer Bolton to win. Right, fair enough, mate. Yeah, obviously the rivalries kicking in from all angles here tonight. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Joey. It's going to be awesome, and it getting back to normal club football after the World Cup's over. I'm sure you guys are the same as me. I've missed the club football. There's been some club football, obviously, in the lower leagues, but not with the same intensity we used to. So Bolton in possession now in their own half, midway, and long ball forward, but United pick up possession, and it's defended by Bolton, and it's gone out for a throw-in just inside the United half, close to the halfway line. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. I'm looking forward to the club football returning. Really hoping, to be fair, as much as I'm a Bolton fan, I do love some of the Premier League clubs, and I'm hoping that Liverpool have a positive season in the Champions League, because I think you guys are having a bit of a tough time at the minute in the league. But I expect Liverpool will do what they're normally good at, and when they're normally having a bad season, it's not that too bad of a season, but bad season for their standards. They normally play really well in the Champions League when they're not doing as good in domestic football. So we're looking forward to the Champions League returning in February. So Bolton have just kicked the ball out again, and it's for another throw-in. So we're just waiting for this. We're just waiting for the. Yeah, there we go. Game restarted, and Bolton pushing forward, but United have kicked it out for another throw-in. Sorry, it's hard to, like I said, guys, trying to teach myself how to do these match commentaries. So when it's a bit of a midfield scrap, obviously I'm not being taught by no big media companies. I'm teaching myself how to do this. So apologies if I'm not perfect at it, but I'm trying to learn and get better at match commentary. United pick up possession deep inside their own half. Um, Looking to move the ball forward, switching the play to the opposite side, the far side of the field. But Bolton have nicked it back, and now they trying to apply pressure down that wing, and it's coming to the players. A couple of shots from Bolton players, but it's ended up going high and wide, and it's out for a goal kick to United. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Like I say, mate, I'm sure you're looking forward to the return of Liverpool. You don't see the Premier League clubs returning properly until I think it's Boxing Day, in it, when the Premier League restarts again. So I'm sure you're looking forward to that, mate. Canal Animal 15 plus. Right, thanks, mate. Appreciate you coming, getting involved. Oh, sorry, I'm not sure what what exactly you mean by that, mate. But thank you very much for coming, getting involved. Like I said, always great to see new fans in the chat. Guys, please do keep your comments coming in. Be great to hear from you. Like I say, Fandent is a channel that we're building. We're quite new, and we want to really embrace helping fans feel part of the channel. So the ball's gone out on this far side, and we got a throw in for Bolton. Throwing for Bolton midway inside the United half, on, like I said, on the far side. Ball forward, and cross comes in, but it's blocked by United, but only as far as midway inside it. And now we've got the referee blowing the whistle for half time. That half had gone by quite quickly, guys. So yeah, I think overall in that first half, United got to give them credit. Their defence was pretty solid. Bolton looking to create chances down that far side on the wing. They used that tactic quite a bit in that first half. But United equally matched up to it. Their defence tight. United did get forward a few times, not quite as much as Bolton, but when they did get forward, they looked dangerous. They created a couple of good opportunities. We're seeing a lot of the ball in the air as well, which obviously is supposed to be expected in this kind of this level of this competition. But yeah, obviously, I think both. It's fair to say both teams reasonably evenly matched, even though Bolton having the better of the possession and the better of the opportunities. But like I say, when it comes to actually both teams' tactics is similar. Both teams wanting to press from the front and not give each other time on the ball. And as we've seen, that's resulting in a lot of passbacks to the keeper for each team trying to keep possession. So yeah, not much to report other than that, guys. In the first half, it has been quite an entertaining first half. Like I say, with plenty of goal mouth action. Just not too many accurate shots in respect of getting shots on target. So yeah, guys, if you're just joining us, please do drop your comments in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you, and please do hit that like button. It costs you nothing. It's free to hit the like button, and it very much helps us get noticed by more fans in the YouTube community. Just to let you know what's going around we'll just quickly give you an update on what's going round in the other games in the AFL Trophy tonight. It's Burton 2, Accrington 4. Cheltenham still 1-0 up against Chelsea under 21s. Both those games 76 minutes in. Lincoln City 3, Everton under 21s 2. That game's 80 minutes in. Portsmouth 2, Stevenage 0. 79 minutes gone in that game. Bristol City and MK Dons have just started the second half. 48 minutes gone, and it's Bristol 1, MK Dons nil. And as you know, it's 0-0 Bolton v Man United under 21s. This in the World Cup quarterfinals, Argentina have scored another goal, so it's Argentina 3, Croatia nil. 79 minutes gone in that game. Quite a surprise, actually, that obviously I'm not watching the game because we're obviously doing the Man United, Bolton v Man United game, so I can't watch two games at once. But I'm shocked that Croatia haven't scored in that because Croatia have done quite well up to now and been a little bit the surprise package. So I don't think a lot of people expected them to get as far as this in the tournament. But yeah, Argentina in the lead, 3-0 up in that game. Like I say, guys, if you're just joining us, please do drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you. We will also be doing a live stream tomorrow for the other semi-final World Cup game. So if any of you guys want to drop in for that one, it would be absolutely amazing. Always appreciate the support. Like I say, guys, at the minute, we're doing a lot of live streams so that the football fan community can get to know us. And obviously, I've got a lot to learn about being a YouTuber because I'm quite new to this. But like I say, I'm also a very passionate football fan and I care about the fans in football. I care about the future of the game. And that is what FanDen is about. It's about trying to build a fan community where we have fans come together and we all use the power of fans to basically speak up about what is wrong in the game. We've all seen some of the things that's been going on in the World Cup with the way FIFA have been having the referee standards. So yeah, it's stuff like that. I want the fan channel, FanDen to basically challenge. But we can only do that if you guys get behind the channel, and it's the power of fans together that can obviously put pressure on the football authorities to change their ways, to give more consideration to the fan community and more respect. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of it, but just look at how some of the clubs are talking about fans now. They're not talking to you about you guys as fans. They're calling you customers. They're saying fans are customers now. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't see myself as a customer when I go to support my club. I see myself going out. If I go to Bolton games, I'm going because I'm a football fan, because I'm a Bolton fan, not because I'm a customer. I don't want my club to see me as a customer. And we are seeing that a lot of clubs are starting to look at fans like that. Oh, obviously, they're not going to make it very public. They're going to talk the talk. But the reality is that, like I say, a lot of clubs treating fans like customers, and it's not right. But like I say, for me, I'm very passionate about fans and how they're treated in the football community. And as you guys can see, the motto of the channel is football is the fans. And why? Because without fans in football, these big power clubs, these rich clubs, they're not as powerful as what they are without the amazing support you guys show to your clubs. So, like I say, I don't want to ramble on about it too much. I'm just trying to give you guys a rough idea of what the channel is about. So possession stats at half time, guys. 50.9% possession for Bolton, 49.1% possession for Man United. Total shots on target for Bolton, 16, 5 for United. On target, Bolton 2, United 3. So we can see there that Bolton having the majority of the shots. But even though they've had the majority of the shots, they've actually had less shots on target. United have had less shots, but their shots have been more accurate because they've had 3 on target. It's only a difference of 1, but that gives you a bit better understanding of how the game has gone. Tackles won, 60 for Bolton, 75 for Man United. Interceptions, 10 for Bolton, 6 for United. Block shots, 2 for Bolton, 7 for United. Clearances, 1 for Bolton, 11 for United. Headers clear. Oh, sorry, that's gone off. Fouls committed, 0-0 for both teams. Only 1 yellow card we've seen in that first half, which went to a United player early on. Maybe, like I say, that was through the keeper. Through the referee wanting to make a statement. in the game early on. We've had 3 saves for Bolton and 1 save for United. So that kind of gives you a rough idea of how that first half played out, guys. So yeah, if you're just joining us, please do drop your comments in the chat, guys. It'd be great to hear from you. Like I say, Football Fandom is here for you guys to get involved in, and we can only do that if you make the effort to talk and actually get involved in Fandom. We've got group chats open on Instagram if you want to get involved a bit more in the Football Fandom community. You can follow on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But we actually only have the group chats open at the minute on Instagram. We also have a group open on Facebook where you guys can also share stuff that you want to share with the rest of the fan community to do with your own clubs or general football. So you can check that out. So we're just seeing that the pass accuracy for both teams was 78 for Bolton, 76 for United. Attacking third, 76 for Bolton, 62 for United. And key passes, 13 for Bolton and 3 for United. So yeah, just reading some of the stats out so you guys can have a bit clearer picture of what's going in the game. Aerial duels won, 69 for Bolton, 31 for United. Headers cleared, 0 for Bolton and 5 for United. So yeah, it's like I say, it kind of gives you an idea that the game has been 50-50 with possession, because the possession stats showed that both teams had roughly equal amount of possession. But Bolton managing to get forward more and be a bit more creative with their possession, but not very accurate with the shots on target. Whereas even though United have had less opportunities to get forward, when they have got forward, they've been a bit more accurate with their attempts on goal for the amount of opportunities that they've had in that first half. So yeah, guys, like I say, if you're just joining us, please do drop your comments in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you. How do you think the World Cup game is going? World Cup's gone. What's your thoughts on obviously any of the UK nations involved, England and Wales? And also want to hear from you guys with what you're thinking about the restart of the football season coming in the next week or two. Obviously, we'll see a lot of the clubs returning and starting to get back into their league rhythm. I think we'll be seeing quite a few friendly games from Premier League clubs as well, because obviously they don't return until the 26th. That's when the Premier League starts again. So I expect we're going to see quite a few friendly games from Premier League clubs. So yeah, but love to hear what you guys think about the World Cup disturbing the season. Would you want to see another Winter World Cup? Do you think it's been a big distraction? Let me know in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you, because like I said, quite unique. I think it was made a different change, but I don't want, me personally, I would prefer that the World Cup is kept in the summer months, because we don't need the risk of players getting injured and the disruption to the league calendar. The league calendar, as we know, guys, is already jam packed. So disturbing it with a World Cup in the middle of it just creates all sorts of problems and puts more players at risk of injury. But that's my thoughts. If you guys have got any thoughts on it, I'd love to hear from you, because, like I say, it's very unique to have a World Cup in the middle of a football season. So, like I say, always interested to hear what you guys think of it. So we're just waiting for the teams to come out for the second half, guys. Like I say, it's still 0-0, so feel free to drop your score predictions in the chat. Would be brilliant to hear any thoughts you guys have got for score predictions. Like I say, with it still being 0-0, I expect we're going to see a lot more goal mouth action and hopefully a lot more accurate shots in this second half, because I'm sure the manager of both teams will be trying to calm the players down a little bit, because we did see spells of that first half where it was a bit frantic. a lot of balls in the air, and players, both sets of players eager, obviously, to make an impact on the game. Because one thing I noticed quite early on in that first half that both teams were pressing from the front, which means that they obviously that's an indication that they both want to win the game. They both want to get the result because they're pressing from the front to try and put the opposition under pressure. And like I say, it wasn't that we just saw that with one or the either team. We've seen both teams doing it in that first half. So, like I say, with that kind of effort and energy going in from the players to press the ball from the front, I think we're going to see that we could see maybe one or two mistakes that result in better opportunities on goal. But like I say, guys, still 0-0 at half time. So if you have any score predictions, how you think the game will turn out, be great to hear your thoughts. So yeah, we're just like I said, we're just waiting for the teams to come out for the second half. Steve, if it's not too much trouble, but appreciate if you could grab us some juice. Getting a bit of dry mouth. I've done that much talking in that first half. If it's not too much trouble, mate. So I'll just give you a quick rundown of the. We're just seeing the teams are starting to come out now, guys. So the second half should be restarting. We're just coming up to the full-time mark in the World Cup semi-final. It's still Argentina 3, Croatia 0. That one looks to be in extra time now, or added on. Sorry, not extra time, added on time. In the other EFL trophy games, guys, it's currently Burton 2, Accrington Stanley 4. Cheltenham 2, Chelsea under 21s 0. Lincoln City 3, Everton under 21s 2. Portsmouth 2, Stevenage 0. All those games are just coming up to the full-time mark, and the slightly later kickoff was Bristol Rovers MK Dons, and that is 2-0 to Bristol Rovers. And obviously, the Bolton v Man United game is still 0-0. There's also two games tomorrow in this competition. Salford City taking on Port Vale. Sorry. Salford City was supposed to be tonight, wasn't it? That game looks to be, I think that must have been postponed because I'm not getting any scores on that. Plymouth Argyle and Wimbledon playing their game tomorrow. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff. So, yeah, like I say, quite interesting when we look around the grounds. Like I say, quite a surprise that we're not seeing more. Quite a surprise to see Chelsea's under 21 struggling against Cheltenham, to be honest. Actually, Cheltenham have just scored another goal. It's now gone to Cheltenham 3, Chelsea under 21s 0. Like I say, that game on the 90 minutes mark. So I expect we will see. I expect we will see the final whistle going in that one anytime soon. Guys, the teams are out now for the restart. Just quickly read these comments, these new comments before the game restarts. Referee has blown the whistle and the game is off and running again. Famous Pitbull, famous Man United. Right, take it, you're a Manchester United fan, mate. Great to appreciate you dropping in. Always appreciated. And yep. Obviously, be quite a few United fans interested in this game tonight with the fact that the senior team is not back playing yet. But thank you very much, Pitbull. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure to see new fans coming in, getting involved in the channel. Adam Hicks, come on, United. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Like I say, yes, I'm a Bolton fan, but Fandom is not about Bolton. It's about fans. So I'll always respect you guys coming supporting your team, even if it's against my own team. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Adam Hicks. We just had a shot for United, and it's gone out over the bar. Sorry, that was Bolton. Sorry, my bad, guys. That was a shot for Bolton, and it's gone over the bar. I'm getting confused. Just get back into the game now at the start of the second half. So United in possession, out on the far side, inside their own half. They now try switching the play to midfield, but Bolton have picked up the possession with a bit of sloppy play from the United players. But United re-pick up the possession from sloppy play from Bolton players, and now it's a long ball forward, and it's gone as far as the Bolton keeper. He launches the ball up the field. United pick up the possession inside their own half, and it's now out on this near side. United are looking to move down this near side, but they've lost possession again. Like I said, guys, both teams pressing each other when they're in possession, so they're losing the ball quite easily. Neither team really getting long spells of possession due to that press that both teams seem to be using. So United in possession, pass back to the goalkeeper. He passes it forward into midfield. And United players pass it back to the keeper again. And long ball forward due to the press from Bolton. And it's gone out on this near side for a throw-in to Bolton. Sorry, guys, just getting a bit of a dry mouth. And guys, if you're just joining us, please do drop your comments in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you. And please do give a score prediction if you've got one. Now, ball is with Bolton. Long ball forward from the Bolton keeper out on that far side. And up the field from a Bolton player. But United regain possession midway inside their own half. Pass back to their defenders, and we've just got a stoppage here for a foul on a United player. It's great to see a mixture of Bolton and Man United fans in the chat. Really appreciate you guys getting involved and dropping your comments in the chat. Thanks for that, Adam. Daryl, Septiad, 2-1 Bolton win. Right, yeah, hopefully, mate. It would be nice, obviously, from a Bolton point of view. Yeah, it'd be fantastic to see us get a positive result out of this. We have to give respect to the opposition, though, because obviously United's under-21s team have come with a game plan. They're pressing high, and they're giving us a game. Like I say, always like to give respect to the opposition, even though they are our local rivals. But yeah, I know a lot of United fans won't see you that way because you guys have got bigger fish to fry. But hopefully one day, sometime soon, Bolton will be back up there in the Premier League one day and starting to stun you guys with some positive results in the future. That's my hope. And it'd be great. It'd be great for the local area if that's why this game is a good one tonight, because it's been a while on it since we've seen United and Bolton play against each other in any kind of competition. So yeah, but thank you very much for that, Derry Septilande. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, mate. Like I say, the more you guys show up on live streams, hopefully, the more I get to know you and then start to pronounce your names better. So apologies if I don't get your names pronounced correctly when the first times you've popped on the channel. We've got a throw in here on the near side, midway inside the Bolton half for United. So long throw in forward for United, but it's kicked out by Bolton. So we got another throw in a bit closer to the Bolton box. Another throw in comes in, but Bolton managed to nick the possession, and now they launch the ball forward, looking to hit United on the counter attack, but it's well headed clear by the United defence. But Bolton pick up the pieces again midway inside the United half. but trying to keep possession, so they're passing it back. But they've lost it now on the halfway line. But luckily, Bolton, from a Bolton point of view, a tackle comes in and it's gone out for another throw-in on this near side. Both teams well up for this, guys. It's quite a scrappy game so far, and quite enjoyable to watch, actually. Both teams showing that they really want to make an impact. We're just seeing that some fantastic support at the United end from the United fans, well packed in into that away end. So it's always buzzing to see. I've got to take my hat off, so to speak, for the United fans getting out on a cold night like this and showing support to their younger players. Obviously Bolton fans will know all about that. We always see good support from the Bolton fans as well when our young players travel around the country. So yeah, it's fantastic to see the Man United fans giving some really good support to their young players. Bolton in possession now on this near side. Ball forward, but only as far as midway inside their own half. Sorry, switching the play to the opposite side. Bolton just trying to keep possession in their own half at the minute, but United pressing well from the front. Guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like button and drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you. Long ball forward from Bolton, but it's ended up with United players defence picking it up and back as far as the keeper. And the keeper's kicked the ball forward. It's fell into midfield. Now Bolton pick up the possession, and now we're just seeing an opportunity come for Bolton, but it's cleared inside the United box, and it's gone right back to the Bolton keeper. It's quite end to end, this, guys. As I hope you get an idea of from my commentary. Apologies if I'm not perfect. Like I say, still new to learning how to do the match watch-alongs. So I'm teaching myself how to do match commentary. No big media company assisting me, having to teach myself how to do this stuff, guys. So please bear with me if I'm not describing it perfectly. Hopefully I'll get better with more practice. Yeah, Bolton in possession, midway inside their own half. Switching the play to this near side, but it's headed back from United, and they pick up the possession on the halfway line. Now United moving forward, trying to pick up, trying to get in behind Bolton, but the keeper is quick to the ball. And Bolton now back in possession with the keeper picking up the ball at the back. Let's quickly see what you guys are saying in the chat. Mustafi Bayrak, 1.5, please. 1-5, please. I'm not sure. Is that a score prediction, mate? You meaning 1-5? I don't understand. You've put that twice now. I can see. I'm not understanding. Understanding what you mean. So we just had an opportunity for United, guys. Long ball forward. Sorry, for Bolton. A long ball forward into the United box. And opportunity goes wide for Bolton. And it'll be a goal kick. Yeah, mate. Sorry, I'm not understanding what you're meaning by 1-5. 1-5. Are you meaning 5-1 to United? Is that what you're meaning? I'm presuming that's what you mean, mate. So apologies if I'm not understanding your comment correctly. Miss Marius Siddiq Kodum, one. Right, fair enough, mate. Thanks for dropping in. Guys, if you're going to comment in the chat, it's great. It's great to see you guys getting involved in the chat. But please try and make your comments clear so I can understand what you're trying to say. So we're just to take you back to the game. United in possession inside their own half. Keeper launches the ball forward, but only just inside their own half. And Bolton pick up possession. Now switch the play to this near side. Cross comes in. And it's gone floating right past all the players and out to the far side for a throw-in. Marius Cudham saying 1-5. This team gonna destroy my slip. Destroy my right. I'm presuming maybe you got a bet on the game or something, mate. But yeah, I'm presuming you're meaning 5-1 to United by that because you've put it a couple of times. So I apologise if I'm not understanding your comment correctly, mate. But if you're meaning 5-1 to United, that's what you need to put 5-1 to United. It, I'm presuming that's what you mean, mate. But thank you very much for getting involved in the chat, Joey. What do you mean, Marius? Thanks, yeah, thanks, Joey. Like I say, it's a bit confusing how he's writing it. We've got a handball for Bolton. Oh, sorry, Bolton with a handball. So we've got a free kick here for United, midway inside their own half. So yeah, we're just having a stoppage at the minute for this for the free kick for United. It's kicked back to the United goalkeeper, and Bolton pressing. Bolton with an excellent opportunity there. Some really sloppy play from United. The keeper passed it forward to one of the United defenders who was under pressure from United, from Bolton player. The Bolton player managed to nick it, but as he's tried to move into the box with it, the keeper was quick to the ball, and then he's managed to clear it, but only as far as another Bolton player. The shot came in and it went wide, but that was danger signs there for Man United. A bit of a sloppy pass there from the United keeper that put Man United in all sorts of trouble there at the back. And we've now just got a stoppage, guys, due to that tackle that's left one of the Bolton players needing attention from the medical staff. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Like I said, I really want to get you guys involved, but need to understand what you're saying when you leave comments. United fans just making a lot of noise down at the away end. So I'm sure that will bring a smile to you guys that are United fans. Maurice Kadeem, one. I need 2 goals in this game to cash out big. Right. So you're looking for result as far as I presume you can, what do you call it, accumulators, bets, stuff like that. Well, like I said, mate, hopefully, obviously I'm a Bolton fan, so I'm sure you can understand I'm wanting Bolton to win. But yeah, I hope you, any of you guys that have got bets on any of the games tonight, do well out of it. So yeah, thanks for sharing that. Maurice, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Game restarts with United at the back, but they've lost possession again to Bolton. Bolton pick up the pieces on the far side, and now Bolton looking to bring the play into midfield and switching it back again out onto the outside. And now inside the United box. With many bodies in the box, but it's blocked by United, and they clear it as far as just inside the halfway line, and it's now gone out for a throw-in. But yeah, good luck with the bet, mate. Hope you get something out of it. Maurice Kadeem saying last game remaining 19 times 20 matches. Right, well, like I say, mate, I'm presuming you got a bet on, so hopefully you get a good result out of that. Long ball forward for United, but the goalkeeper's just picked up possession for United. Sorry, and we now got we got. Well, I thought we had a foul, but the referee's not blown for it, and Bolton pick up the pieces. Into the United box, and it's a handball, but the referee's not giving that neither. This is a kind of a throwback, isn't it, guys? If you've got used to watching a lot of Premier League football with the assistance of VAR, I'm not sure if we've got VAR technology involved in this game. I'm not seeing any evidence of it, but we've got a stoppage for a United player down just on roughly inside the halfway line, inside United's half of the field. But yeah, there was two claims. There was a claim there for a foul on a United player. So United had a claim for a foul, and then the referee didn't give that. Bolton moved forward with the ball, got the ball in the box, kicked the ball into the box. It bounced off one of the United players' hands or arm, whichever you want to describe it. So then there was another claim for a handball, and the referee dismissed that as well. So it doesn't look like the referee is wanting to give a lot tonight to either side because both teams just had claims for fouls and handballs, and neither team getting anything out of the referee. We're just seeing some substitutions for Bolton. It looks like we're having 3 subs for Bolton. We're having Dion Charles coming off and Amanda Bacchio coming on. And we have Kieran Lee coming off and Joshua Sheen coming on. Sheehan coming on for Bolton. And we've got one final sub. I must have missed who the other sub was. Apologies, guys. But we just had 3 subs anyway for Bolton. 62 minutes gone. And it's still 0-0, guys. Looks like the United player that picked up a knock is okay. He's just waiting to come back on the far side. That's good. We don't want to see any players for either team picking up any serious injuries. We always want to see any game. I'm very respectful like that, guys. I always want to see all the players leave the pitch healthy at the end of the game. So the game's restarted, guys. Long ball up the field from the United keeper. We're just seeing a bit of a midfield scrap. Bolton get the ball down and now on the attack, switching the play to the opposite side. Cross comes in deep and it's gone out, I think, for a corner. Just some good defending there for United. There was a United player at the back, just at the back post, just in front of one of the Bolton players. If he hadn't have been there, it possibly would have fell to the Bolton player near the back post. But he's managed to get in front of the Bolton player, and it's gone out for a corner to Bolton. And guys, if you're just joining us, please do drop your comments in the chat and hit that like button. It'd be great to hear from you. Corner comes in. It's into this near post. It's cleared, but only as far as midway inside the United half. And now Bolton pass back to the keeper in order, obviously, to keep possession. Keeper, long ball forward, but he's United who pick up the pieces, and now United on the attack. But now they got it and passed it forward and lost it to Bolton. Now Bolton on the attack on the far side. And another foul claim dismissed by the by the referee. United pick up possession deep inside their own half. And they've lost it again with a long ball forward. Bolton now picking up the pieces, and another cross comes in, blocked by United. And it's gone out for a throw-in on the far side to United. Thank you very much for that, mate. Marius. Joey's saying, all right, who do you need to score? Martinez Kudem is saying both teams as far as there are 2 goals, as long as there are 2 goals in the match. All right. So obviously Martinez looking for 2 goals in the game to win his bet. Well, wish you luck with that, mate. Hopefully we will have some goals in it yet, guys, because it's quite active. It's end to end, but it's just very scrappy at the minute. Abana Aravel Prestige. I'm sorry, mate. I don't speak your language. I don't know exactly what you're saying there, so apologies. I can't understand the language, so apologies for that, mate. But appreciate you coming, getting involved in the chat. Even still, Joey is saying, "I got it, top man." Cheers, Joey. Yeah, I get it now. What he's looking for. So we're just seeing. We're seeing a free kick for United midway inside the Bolton half. So cross comes in. It's into a load of bodies in the box. It's cleared, but only as far as the halfway line. And United with a long ball forward, but it's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Now Bolton looking to hit United on the counter attack down that far side, and now they switch the play to this near side. But United pick up the pieces and another. Oh, it's a goal for Bolton from nothing. Sloppy play at the back for Man United. It was a long ball, switching the play to the opposite side for Bolton. It fell to the United defender, but he didn't clear it well enough, and it's basically, as he's tried to clear it, it fell to a Bolton player. It's kind of bounced off his shin, and he's tried to pass it back to the keeper. The keeper didn't get to it quick enough, and the Bolton player has snatched in front of the pass back, and he's managed to steer it round, get round the keeper, and tap it in to an open net. So Bolton 1, Man United 0. Come on, Bolton. Obviously, if you're a United fan, that's a disappointing goal to concede because, to be fair, United doing really well up until that point. United under 21s playing really well, but that's the danger signs were there early on, guys, with a little bit of sloppy play in an earlier bit of possession for United. So from a United point of view, I would say big concerns with that sloppy defending. So Bolton take the lead. Now Bolton on the attack again from the restart. They've nicked possession back off United, but then lost it again. Now United in possession, and now we've seen another stoppage, which is a fair stoppage. So United with another opportunity from a free kick. A bit sloppy from United, from Bolton. Iredin has basically, I think he's arm locked the United player as they've both gone in for the challenge. He's grabbed his arm, and basically it's a foul to United, and Bolton can't argue with that. It was a bit of desperate defending, and the player just got himself in the wrong position, and he's basically tried to hook the arm of the United player, and that's created foul. Cross comes in, and it's gone over everybody, and it's straight out for a goal kick to Bolton. Guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like button. It'd be great to hear from you as well. Drop your comments in the chat. Martha Gibbio, if the Reds Devils take this Elboo, I become millionaire. All right, fair enough, mate. Well, I hope I'd love to see you win. Obviously, most of the time, guys, if you join Fandom regularly, you'll see most of the time I'm neutral, but surely you can understand that I'm going to support my own club. I've got nothing against United, but obviously Bolton is my club, and I'm always going to want the best for my own club when they're playing. So, like I say, obviously I'm happy that Bolton are leading, but I'm also impressed with the United players. There has been a bit of sloppy defending at the back. That would be concerning from a United point of view. But I've been impressed with these United youngsters. There's a few players in this team that I've shown in this game, at least, that they have got a potentially bright future. So, yeah. Obviously, I won't know the United under-21s as well as the United fans, but I've been impressed with the effort and the positive play from the United players. But yeah, Bolton now pick up the possession in midway inside inside their own half. Sorry, long ball forward. but United pick up the pieces again. Now United trying to hit Bolton on the counter-attack, running into space in midfield. Out onto this near side. Cross comes in and it's gone straight to the keeper. From a United point of view, I would be really disappointed with the opportunities they're having. They're having some good opportunities, but when they're getting the ball into the box, they're just not getting enough bodies forward, and it's making it easier for the Bolton keeper to pick up the ball. And another defensive mistake for United at the back. The ball come to one of the United defenders. He's headed it back to the keeper, but he's kind of headed it back, not even looking where the keeper was, and the keeper wasn't in the right position, and they almost almost got himself in another bit of trouble with an oncoming Bolton player. But luckily, from a United point of view, the goalkeeper managed to race over and pick up the ball before the Bolton attacking player got to it. So United in possession, long ball forward. Now trying to hit Bolton on the counter-attack, but the Bolton defender has got to it and passed it back to the keeper. And Bolton now in possession. But pressed by United, surrounded by 3 United players, and United now pick up possession, move the ball forward to the halfway line. Now pass back to the defenders. But United probing Bolton down this near side, but Bolton have snatched it back, and now Bolton looking to hit United on the counter-attack. Speedy passes, and a cross comes in, and it's a shot for Bolton, but it's gone high and wide. That came from something and nothing then, guys. Sorry if I'm not keeping up with every detail, but the ball keeps switching from one team to another so fast. It's really difficult. As quick as I go to say United in possession, before I know it, Bolton have nicked it back. And then as quick as I go to say Bolton are in possession, United nick it back. So it's quite an intense game with both teams really struggling to keep possession when they're on the ball. So he just got a throw in for United on the far side around the halfway line. It gives me an opportunity to read out some of the comments. Matthew Gibbo, if the Reds, I think I read that comment. Thanks, mate. Martha Gibbia, thank you very much. Jakub Kaduski, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, mate. What's your prediction? Actually, I didn't give a prediction before the game. We got a free kick here for Bolton, just on the edge of the United box on this near side. Yeah, sorry, mate. I didn't actually give a prediction, to be fair, at the beginning of the game. Maybe I should have done. Now Bolton obviously 1-0 up, and it's so far it'd be a bit crazy now to start giving a prediction. I think. Hope obviously, from a Bolton perspective. I'm hoping for a Bolton win. But like I said earlier, I'm also very respectful to the opposition, and I've got to give respect to the United young lads, the young lads playing for the United under-21s team. They've put in a reasonably good performance overall up to now, but they're just showing a little bit of. Oh, and it's a goal for Bolton straight from the cross straight in from this near side. And the keeper's gone to dive for it, but he's just he stood at the wrong angle, and as he's touched it, it's bounced off his fingers and gone straight into the back of the net. So it's Bolton 2, United 0. That was a beautiful shot, to be honest. I thought he was going to just cross it in, but he's just gone for goal right from the free kick. 76 minute gone, guys. So it's Bolton 2, Man United nil. I'll come to the comments in a minute, guys. I'll just quickly give you an update on the other games in the EFL Trophy. It's finished. Burton 2, Accrington Stanley 4. Cheltenham have won against Chelsea under 21s 4-0. Lincoln City 4, Everton under 21s 2. Portsmouth 3, Stevenage 0. Bristol Rovers, MK Dons is still playing, and that's 4-1 to Bristol Rovers. Bolton on the attack now, into midfield of the United area, and Bolton into the box. Shot comes in from just outside the box, but it's high and wide, and way over the bar, miles over the bar from Bolton. We're just seeing substitution, guys. Another substitution for Bolton. So that's a great opportunity for me to come to the comments. Guys, if you're just joining us, please do drop your comments in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you. And hit that like button. It'd be great to see if we could get maybe 15, 20 likes tonight. That would be cool. Jacobu is saying Bolton going to win. Yeah, it's looking good so far for Bolton. But like I said, got to give respect to United's youngsters. They've give as good as they've got. They've just maybe just seeing that that inexperience within the young team, like with a few defensive mistakes. But overall, they play quite well. They've just been disappointing with some of the defensive mistakes. Obviously, from a Bolton point of view, I'm happy we're winning. But I'm also interested to see, with regards to the United under 21s lads, how they get on, because as we know, a lot of these players potentially will be loaned out to clubs like Bolton and other EFL clubs in the future to get them more experience. Our crunching tackle comes in from United on this near side, and now we've got the players all coming together, and we've got players grabbing each other's shirts, and the referee better get control of this. We've got players really going at each other here. We've got a melee of players grabbing shirts, and luckily, that's not escalated into nothing serious. But the referee's not getting in the middle of it. He's just standing back, watching what's going on. So it was a bit of a crunching tackle. Bolton player on this near side, looking to obviously looking for an opportunity to move the ball forward. And as he paused on the ball, one of the United youngsters comes sliding in with a crunching tackle and took the Bolton player clean out off his feet. And as you can imagine, the Bolton player didn't react very well to it. And we ended up with a lot of the players coming together and grabbing shirts and just a lot of handbags, basically, guys. But yeah, like I said, we're just getting, referee seems to be asking his fourth official what he saw. So just read some of the comments out while we're seeing what the referee's going to do with this. But yeah, Jacob, thank you very much for that, mate. Appreciate you getting involved in the chat. Joey's saying, never been a betting man myself, but good luck to you. Yeah, I'm kind of the same, to be fair, Joey. I've never had that good a luck to feel like it's worth taking a chance on betting, because I've never had that much good luck in life. So yeah, I'm kind of along the same lines there, mate. But thank you very much for that, Joey. Morris Kadem, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Fair enough. We're just seeing a replay of that incident, guys. It was quite vicious. Just sloppy defend. I think we're going to see a referee giving one or two cards out here. I'm not sure. But we having, I think the United player's been booked. Yeah, Jack Iredale has been booked. Yellow card. And to be fair, it's a justified yellow card, because it was a bit of a crunching tackle, sliding in with studs up as well. Now cross comes deep for Bolton, but it's cleared by United, and now it's out on this near side for a throw in midway inside the United half. 81 minutes gone, guys. And we have another throwing thrown forward for United, but it's gone out again for another throwing, and now it's midway inside the Bolton half. Um, it's Umar. Man United under 21s winning the Papa John's Trophy. I'm not, well, sorry, Matt. I think I might be a bit late to comment, but at the minute it's not looking great for the United under 21s. Bolton winning 2-0, 81 minutes gone. But to be fair, most of the under 21s lads for United have given a good account of themselves. Just you can just see that inexperience in the defence with some of the a little bit of the sloppy defending. But overall, I would say that they've played reasonably well the majority of the game. They've just been that, it just takes that split second of lack of concentration. And obviously from young lads in the 21s, in the under 21s team for United, they're just, you could just, like I say, it's just that lack of experience of playing, intense games like this, serious games like this, where there's actually something to play for. I'm not saying the under 21s don't play well in the under 20, but you guys know what I'm getting at. So Bolton in possession now, just on the edge of the United box. Shot comes in, but it's saved by the United keeper. But thank you very, thanks a lot for that. It's Unmer. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your account name properly, mate. Brasso, who playing better, mate? To be fair, both teams have played quite well in this game, but obviously, Bolton, you can just see that experience for Bolton because obviously it's Bolton's first team versus the under 21s team. And you could just see that experience from Bolton. They were poor with their attempts on target in the first half. It looks like the manager has had words with them at half time, so they've improved. With their attacking. But to be fair, like I say, United's youngsters have matched them reasonably well. They've just made a few mistakes in the back line, and that's what's cost them. Obviously, not much they could do for the second goal from the free kick. Even the best keeper in the world would have struggled to save that. So yeah, with all respect, I think the United youngsters have given a decent account of themselves. But if you're asking me which has looked the better team overall, as you guys might expect, it has been Bolton. Just the fact, like I say, you can see that experience, and you're going to see it with the amount of games the first team for Bolton play week in, week out, compared to the United's youngsters. But like I say, for me, I think the United lads have give a reasonably good account of themselves, apart from a few sloppy bits of play at the back. United in possession now, midway inside their own half. They switch the ball out to this far side. Moving the ball forward slowly. Now come back inside, midway inside the Bolton half. Ball forward, and now they're out on this near side. Cross comes in for United, headed from Bolton, and it's headed backwards, and it falls to the goalkeeper, who picks up the pieces. Now Bolton back in possession, moving forward inside their own half, on the far side. Long ball forward, and Bolton now in behind for United, and a shot comes in, and it's a beautiful save from the United keeper. He did well to get to that because there was a lot of power behind that shot. The keeper looking to get United on the move quickly now, as he passes the ball forward to the United players on that far side, and now they come back inside with it and switch the play onto this near side, looking for space to get forward. United in possession now, midway inside their own half. Long ball forward, but straight into Bolton player, defender, who picks up the ball. And now Bolton back in possession inside their own half with the goalkeeper. Bolton moved the ball forward into midfield on the halfway line. And now they pass it forward. And that's a sloppy pass as well. And United players pick up the pieces. And now they're looking to move forward on the halfway line. It's 86 minutes gone, guys. Still 2-0 to Bolton. And we've got a stoppage for the referees stopping. United now in possession just inside their own half. Moving the ball forward now down this near side. Oh, it's a nice bit of play thinking that, guys. Just saw a bit of an opening in the Bolton defence, but the pass wasn't very accurate from the United player. But he didn't. He did manage to keep the possession, but not exploit the space. So United now in possession, midway inside the Bolton half. Cross comes in, and it's headed on by a United player, but saved by the Bolton keeper. It was a good effort. That was a nice bit of play that from United's youngsters. But yeah, it wouldn't, even if it had been a goal, guys, it wouldn't have stood the offside flag going up. Bolton now in possession, moving the ball forward. Out onto this near side, just on the edge of the United box. Shot comes in and it's gone well wide. So that's it's gone out for a goal kick to Manchester United. Yeah, so hopefully Bruce Brasso, that answers your question, mate. Bolton playing any good? Yeah, we're playing well, mate. We're playing really well. I think, like I said, I think it was a bit frantic from both teams in the first half. But I think in the second half, you're just seeing that experience from the Bolton players come to fruition, so to speak. And the players just getting the edge now on the United youngsters. But to be fair, the United youngsters not giving up. They're giving a good account of themselves, and they're scrapping and they're pressing the ball when Bolton are in possession. But overall, like I say, you know, as the game wears on, you're just seeing that match experience coming through from the Bolton players. That's why this competition is good. It is good, but it's good, but it's kind of, you know, you need the young players for these under-21s teams to be getting more proper game time like this, so that they can really, you know, show their best football. So yeah, but like I said, I think both teams have given a reasonably good account of themselves. It's just like I say, that match experience that the Bolton players have got. Like I say, when you play in the EFL, guys, you know these Bolton players are playing 2 games a week regular, competitively. I'm not sure exactly how many games the under-21s players play week in, week out, but I know it's not that, nowhere near that amount of games with the same intensity. And like I say, you're just seeing that experience shine through. Cross comes in from Bolton, saved by the United goalkeeper. Now he's looking to get United moving forward quick, but some of the United youngsters here just looking a little bit lethargic now when they're getting the opportunity to get forward. 89 minutes gone, and long ball forward down this near side for United, but Bolton pick up the pieces, and now Bolton on the attack down this near side. And it's gone out for a throw-in. Guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like button, drop your comments in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you. Cost you nothing to hit that like button, and with us being a new YouTuber, it will help us a little bit, help more fans find out about us. So it would be appreciated. Now United on the attack on this near side, and player cuts inside, and he's passed it, and they switch the play to the opposite side. Still with United on the far side. United moved the ball back as far as their halfway line, but to keep possession. Ball moved forward quickly, and now out to this near side for United. Nice bit of play there from United players passing it amongst themselves. United on the edge of the box, and they've wasted another good opportunity. They just tried to chip it over all the players, but there was just a bit too much on that chip, and it's gone up way over all the players. And Bolton keeper has picked up the ball to regain possession for Bolton at the back. Brasso, Bolton playing any good? Yeah, like I said, mate. Yeah, but to be fair, I think both teams playing quite well. But Bolton, as you see, as you might expect now, we're in the late stages of the game. They're just showing that seniority of experience. But I think, like I said, the United youngsters have given a good account of themselves overall. Yes, one or two defensive mistakes, but you have to remember, guys, these are young lads that are playing. This is why this competition has been altered, to try and give these young lads the opportunity to get more real match experience in competitive games. And I think the youngsters for United have given a decent account of themselves. But Bolton now on the attack. Ball comes in and it's another goal for Bolton. I think it was actually an own goal, that, guys. Sorry, it happened that quick. It was a cross coming in from the far side from Bolton, and the goalkeeper's gone to try and save it. And there was a United player stood right at the side of him, and it looks like it's either bounced off the keeper or the United player, and it's gone straight into the back of the net. We've got 6 minutes added on time, guys. So it's Bolton 3, Man United 0. But if you're a United fan, like I say, hold your heads high, guys, because the youngsters, they've only, like I say, just you can see that lack of experience in the last 20, 25 minutes of the game, because up until then, they was doing quite well, matching Bolton's intensity. And like I say, there weren't much to pick between the two teams in the first half as far as possession was concerned. But obviously, Bolton just showing that that experience that they've got with the senior players. Stephen Allen, please hit the like button, guys. Absolutely, thank you, Steve. Appreciate that, mate. Guys, do hit that like button, because it costs you nothing. Costs you nothing to hit it, and it will help us get more fans to know about us. And like I say, we are not a club channel. We are a fan channel. So a lot more to come from Fandom in the future. So if you're interested, please do subscribe. It's Umar. Put McNeil on. Very good shout, mate. Like I say, I don't think we'll see any more subs now with it being so late in the game. Bolton with another opportunity, and it's into the back. So just seeing now this experience. It's like the young lads for United have now kind of thrown the towel in, and Bolton now starting to open up at will. Ball comes into this near side. Bit of trickery from one of the Bolton players, and he's just crossed it across the face of goal, and it's tapped in on the back post by one of the Bolton players. So Bolton 4, Man United 0. But like I say, if you're a United fan, the score doesn't really reflect the effort of the youngsters. They put in a good account up until about 60 minutes. The first hour of the game, easy. They put a good account of themselves. You just seen that match experience is now starting to show through for Bolton. Obviously, from a Bolton point of view, I'm buzzing. But I'm also very much mindful that this is United's young team. I'd be bouncing, guys, if this was United's first team, obviously, as you can imagine. But with all respect, these are a lot of young players for United that just don't have that experience. So for me, I think that the scoreline's a little bit harsh on them. But I'm not going to complain from a Bolton point of view. Obviously, happy to see a good win for Bolton. Itsuma right. Sorry, I read that comment. Thanks for that, mate. Itsuma, where to watch? Like I said, mate, if you want to ask me questions like that, drop me a message on social media. I'll happily help you guys out if I can with suggestions where to watch games and stuff. But I can't do it on the YouTube channel because of copyright rules and stuff like that. And obviously, we're looking to grow the channel and get approval from YouTube. So I can't be telling you stuff like that over the channel. But if you want to know where you can get stream games and stuff like that are difficult to get, you can follow me on social media, and I will happily give you guys some of the knowledge that I know about where you can get games. So the full-time whistle's gone, guys. It's finished. Bolton 4, Man United under 21s 0. But to be fair, both teams matched each other for the first 60, 70 minutes. Bolton having the better of the chances in that first 60, 70 minutes. But as the game wore on in that last 20 minutes, we just saw that that experience from the Bolton first team shine through like you wouldn't believe. And it's been a little bit harsh on the young United players in that last couple of minutes, conceded the late goals. Bolton deserved winners overall. They did create the majority of the chances in over the 90 minutes. But like I say, I wouldn't be too harsh on the United youngsters because, like I say, we have to bear that in mind. It is their young players, and I think they did reasonably well considering their inexperience to match the Bolton lads, the Bolton first team's intensity in that first 60, 70 minutes. So, yeah, a good game overall. Like I say, some mistakes for the youngsters for United at the back that cost them. But overall, I think the United fans will leave reasonably happy tonight and proud, disappointed that they conceded the late goals that made the scoreline better for Bolton. And Bolton deserved winners over the 90 minutes. But like I say, the scoreline is a little harsh because for the best part of 60, 70 minutes, the United youngsters gave a good account of themselves. But then they made a defensive mistake, which allowed Bolton to capitalise. Then a second goal from a really nice goal, actually, from a free kick. And then after that, the United youngsters just started to tire. And you could just see that first team experience lacking for the United players. But like I say, if you're a United fan, be proud of your youngsters because they did give themselves a good account of themselves against, let's be honest, with all respect, Bolton now becoming the team for Bolton now becoming a very experienced and seasoned team. So yeah, like I say, I think good team. Bolton fans can be proud. Obviously, our first team showed that experience, which we want them to show. But like I say, with respect, it was only the under 21s team for United, and it took us a while to break them down to get the goals that we needed. So yeah. I think both sets of fans can walk away from the stadium happy. Like I say, the scoreline kind of doesn't really reflect how the full 90 minutes went. Like I say, just that experience told for Bolton in the last 20 minutes. So, yeah, guys, if you're just joining us, please do hit that like button, drop your comments. We'll read through these comments now, see what you guys are saying in the chat. And then, obviously, I'll jump off and go get some food because I've had nothing to eat yet. Stuart, like I say, it's Uma. You can drop me a message on social media, mate, and I'll happily answer that question. Like I say, I can't answer that question on YouTube. Joey, you have to subscribe and pay for iFollow. Fair enough, mate. You want to? Yeah, that's obviously one way you can get it. There is other ways you can get it as well. With the technology that's available, guys, now you have to Google it. You have to Google different ways to get different games. But yeah, as Joey is saying, a lot of people now watching on iFollow. Joey's saying that's the only channel I know that players play the game, or maybe the Man United channel. But there is some other ways. But like I said, I can't. I'm not. It's really frustrating when fans come on and ask this sort of stuff on the channel. It's not stuff I can tell you on the channel because I don't want to. Obviously, I'm trying to work towards getting approval from YouTube, and I want to keep YouTube happy and stay within their rules and regulations. So I can't tell you guys stuff like that on the channel. If you want tips on that, drop me a message on social media, and I'll certainly try and point you in the right direction where you can watch games. but I can't tell you on the channel. So my apologies for that, guys. It's Ume. It's dumb. Why would someone pay to watch Papa John's Trophy? Because you don't pay to watch the Papa John's Trophy, mate. He's talking about watching a club channel. That's what Joey's saying. You can pay to watch each individual club channels. Clubs have their own channels now, so you wouldn't just pay for one game. You pay like a season ticket, so you'd pay like the club to actually have access to their channel all the time. Do you get what I mean? So that's what Joey's trying to explain to you, mate. Obviously, if you haven't got easy access to games and you're a passionate football fan and you want to see them games, then some fans will be happy to pay it because, when you actually work it out what you pay over the period of a season, it works out quite cheap for each game, a couple of quid that you're paying for each game. So obviously, I respect that you might feel like that, mate, that you don't want to pay to watch the Papa John's Trophy. But if you have that option of where you pay for one of the club channels, it's not just that competition that you get to watch. It's any competition that your club is involved in. So one week it might be the Papa John's Trophy. Obviously, you being a United fan, one week it might be the Papa John's Trophy if you're paying for the United channel. The next week it might be the United first team. I don't know how it works on the United team. I can only judge off the channels that I pay for myself and stuff. But yeah, like I say, mate, it's not. You don't just pay on the club channels for one game. You pay like a season ticket type thing so that you get all the club games. That's how it works. So yeah, but thanks for that, mate. Like I say, it all depends on how passionate you are about football and how much you want to watch your club games, your club's games that you support. It's Umar is saying, nah, it's not on MUTV. Like I say, mate, there's a number of options. I'm going to stop talking about that now because I don't want to get in any bother with YouTube. Joey's saying, yeah, not Bolton and lower league teams, not just this competition. Exactly, like I say, you'd have to contact your own individual club and ask them about it. How you do that? Like I say, there's the internet, guys. You've got the internet these days. There's a variety of ways you can watch games. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Joey. Appreciate you trying to explain it, mate. Regan Young, it's not 1-0 for Bolton. No, mate. It finished 4-0. Apologies if I'm getting to your comments late, but like I say, do obviously try and keep you guys up to date. That's the whole purpose of a match watch along, is to try and keep you guys informed with what's going on in the game as it's played. Because as we know, not everybody has access to the football to actually watch it. But yeah, thank you very much for that, Regan Young. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, mate. Like I say, the more I see you guys come and drop into streams and on videos and stuff, the more I start to recognize your name and hopefully get the pronunciation correct. The more I get to know you guys. So until I do, apologies if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. Reggae Young, already 1-0. Yeah, like I say, apologies. I think I'm a bit late with some of the comments here, so apologies, guys. Yeah, I know you. It's Uma is saying, yeah, I know you can watch Championship, League One, and League Two. Like I say, mate, to watch club games, you need to get in touch with the individual club that you're interested in, because I know that each individual club has their own thing. It gets a bit more complicated though when you want to watch Premier League clubs because of obviously the likes of the big TV companies pay a lot of money. How do you think Man United can afford to spend 70, 80, 100 million on a player? They do it by the TV revenue that they're picking up. And that is what the big TV companies play to the clubs to have exclusive rights to all matches. That's why you find it more difficult to get games for the Premier League, for Premier League clubs, mate. So, yeah, like I say, you can always speak to me about this stuff on social media. But thank you, Mate, apologies if I'm late replying to that. Regan Young, 1-0, I said. Yeah, all right. Was that your score prediction, mate? Apologies. That must be saying your score prediction. Uh, Not to worry, mate. Like I say, I think it was a really good game, and credit to both teams. The both teams gave a good account of themselves. Like I said, Bolton with the more experienced players, and the young lads for United also gave a good account of themselves. They just tired and struggled in that final half an hour of the game. But like I say, that I don't watch United youngsters all the time, but all I can put that down to is just their lack of match fitness, not playing as regular as the Bolton players. So yeah, but thank you for that, Reagan Young. Joey's saying, where's Aaron now, guys? Laugh out loud. Yeah, he's disappeared, hasn't he, mate? He's disappeared, hasn't he? He was saying that Bolton weren't even going to score tonight, and now he's disappeared, hasn't he? So yeah, well said, Joey. Appreciate that, mate. I'm sure he'll pop up somewhere along the line. But yeah, he might have gone hiding now. So yeah, nice one, Joey. It's Umar is saying Bolton deserve it. Well, yeah, I think Bolton deserve it over the 90 minutes. But like I say, all respect to the Man United youngsters. You got to remember these young lads don't play that intensity of football like Bolton play week in week out. Bolton playing twice a week regularly. So that's match day. We're always talking about it in the Premier League and World Cup about match fitness. When players are coming back from injury and stuff, that they need match sharpness. That was the difference between the two teams tonight, I thought, guys. The youngsters for United gave a good account of themselves, but in the last half an hour, they just showed that they just didn't have that match sharpness, that match fitness to go the full 90 minutes. But for 60, 70 minutes, they gave a good account of themselves and made life difficult for Bolton. And yes, I'm buzzing Bolton got the win. Of course I am. It's my club. But like I say, respect to the opposition as well, especially considering it's such a young team and they give a good account of themselves. It's Uma saying our U21s cup run is about to end. Yeah, but like I say, mate, you can be proud of the effort the lads give. It's just that match sharpness just showed in the last half an hour. They just, I'm guessing that maybe the under 21s team play maybe one competitive game a week or maybe even a fortnight. When Bolton are playing two games a week in, week out, that gives the Bolton players that obviously a lot more experience and a lot more match sharpness. Obviously, like I say, from a Bolton point of view, yes, I'm buzzing with the result, but I'm also very respectful to the fact that we was only playing the United youngsters, and they give a reasonably good account of themselves. Thanks for that, mate. Bonnes F is saying Wembley. Well, let's hope, mate. It's actually good to see Bolton on a cup run because obviously United fans might be disappointed, but from a Bolton point of view, I'm sure Bolton fans would be buzzing because we keep getting knocked in the last few seasons. We've been getting knocked out of the EFL Trophy, the FA Cup. Quite early on and not having a cup run. So, I'm sure Bolton fans like myself and just buzzing to see, us having a bit of a cup run, even if it is only the EFL Trophy. And at the end of the day, you can only win the games that are put in front of you. And, if we win it, it's still a trophy, isn't it? It's still, it goes down as a little bit more history. Yes, it might not be the best competition to win, but it doesn't matter. It's still potentially another trophy in that trophy cabinet for Bolton. And considering how long it's been since we've added a trophy to our trophy cabinet, winning any kind of trophy starts to build that momentum. And you can use winning the EFL Trophy to build momentum next season and have, hopefully have a better account of ourselves in the FA Cup or the EFL, the League Cup or even the league. Like I say, winning creates that winning mentality. So, some fans might see it as it's just the EFL Trophy, but it doesn't matter. If you can win the EFL Trophy, it can give that desire to the players to go on and win more and have more success. so and inspire them to to higher levels. So yeah, fingers crossed. Bolton do continue doing well in this competition for the rest of the season, because it would be great to add a little bit more silverware to the Bolton trophy cabinet, because it's been a while since we've put anything in there, guys. So yeah, I don't care if it is only the AFL trophy. All I know is winning trophies starts to get that winning mentality going. So yeah, thank you very much for that bonus bonus F. Reg, Reagan Young, one more goal. Well, you got it, mate. I hope it went your way for your bet. Thank you for dropping in. Always a pleasure to have new fans in the chat. It's been great tonight for some new fans coming, getting involved. Reagan Young, one more. Obviously, sorry, I just read that comment. Appreciate that, mate. It's Bolton vs Portsmouth final. Final. My prediction. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. That'd be an absolute cracking game, to be fair, because both teams up there in the top of League One at the minute. So yeah, absolutely, it would be awesome if that was the way it ended up in the cup final, mate. Thank you very much for that. It's Unma. Oh, I'm not sure. Like I said, apologies if I'm not pronouncing your names correctly, guys. Makuza and Mbilima. One more goal, please. I think you got it, mate. I think you got it, because I don't know if you needed one goal from either team, but obviously you got the 4 goals. So hopefully that puts you in a win for your bet, mate. Reagan Young, it's now 2-0, guys. Please cash out. Right. Obviously, I don't do bets, mate. So obviously, I don't really do betting. So I'm not lucky in life like that. So I just I don't waste my money, because I know the chances of me winning anything is like 1,000,000 to 1. So yeah. But if you guys have put a bet on tonight, I hope you've done well out of it. Let's go, boys. Billa, it's 2-0, bro. Right, well, obviously, great to see you guys talking amongst yourself. It's human. No, obviously, I'm not sure if you're saying no as a United fan or no because it's gone against your bet. But thanks for that, mate. Reggae Young, yes, 2-0. I'm just going to see how much I got past these comments. How many comments we got? We've got quite a few comments, so I'm going to go and bypass these comments that I'm a bit behind with, guys. Yeah, 2-0. It's Une. I believe you. Good. Sorry, guys. I'm just fast forwarding through some of the comments because I'm a bit behind with them due to doing the match commentary. Itsume, we should have played Gamacho, McNeil, Mengel, etc. Well, like I say, mate, I think you guys that are United fans can be proud of your team. You know, the only difference between the two teams today was much experience. Bolton, obviously, yes, of course, I'm buzzing Bolton won. I'm a Bolton fan, but there weren't much between the two teams. If you're a United fan, you should be proud of the youngsters because they gave a good account of themselves. If these youngsters are going to make it into the first team for United one day, any of these youngsters, you have to suffer some defeats along the way to get that match experience. Because you're not going to want them to lose when they play for the first team, are you? You have to give young players that freedom that they can make mistakes and learn, and that's why you have a under 21s team to have for any club to allow them to get match experience. It's Uma. Did you lose? It's obviously you guys talking amongst yourself. Sorry, bro. I'm not sure if you're talking amongst yourselves there. It's Uma. I support Man United, mate. Yeah, I kind of gathered that, mate. Obviously, like I say, you should be pretty happy with the youngsters. Disappointing they didn't obviously get on the score sheet from a United point of view, but I was quite impressed with the youngsters. It was just the last 20 minutes. Just you could see. You got to think, with Bolton playing week in, week out, twice a week. That gives them that match sharpness. It gives them players for Bolton that experience to get through a 90-minute game. And as you guys know, in the League One and League Two and Championship, the games are a lot more scrappy. So Bolton, are more experienced at scrapping out results. And United youngsters, I think, give a reasonably good account of themselves trying to scrap it out, considering they have got a lot less more experience. So yeah, Itsuma saying, never mind. We didn't lose like Chelsea. Laugh out loud. Uh, like I say, mate, I'm not sure what the final score. Finished. I'll just quickly let you guys know. Finished in the other games. Finished Burton 2, Accrington 4, Cheltenham 4, Chelsea the under 21s nil, Lincoln City 4, Everton under 21s 2, Portsmouth 3, Stevenage nil, Bristol Rovers 4, MK Dons 1, and obviously Bolton winning tonight on against Man United under 21s 4 0. So yeah, like I say, mate, be proud of your team. They might not have thinking, but for 60, 70 minutes, they did really well against, a more experienced team. That's the reality. That's me being honest. Yes, I'm a Bolton fan, but I'll always analyse games honestly. And I think that the youngsters for United gave a decent account of themselves for 60, 70 minutes. They just showed that lack of experience in the last 20 minutes. And a few a little bit of mistakes at the back. But that's why you have an under 21s team to let these youngsters get them mistakes out of the system and get experience. So yeah, uh, obviously I'm just getting through some of these comments, guys, because I'm a bit far behind. Um, yeah, Joey 2-0. Yeah. Apologies, guys. Just want to catch up a bit more. Uma, are you from? Uh, It's Uma, India. All right, cool, mate. Great to hear you dropping in from India. Hope all is well with you guys over there. I think it's winter over there at the minute, isn't it, mate? So you guys having, I know it's still probably very hot in India, but I'm sure it's a little bit more calmer than it normally is when it's summertime. But thank you very much for joining us. It's Uma. Great to hear. We're reaching out to other parts of the world, to football fans. Uh, Rasifanaj, Ras- Ra- Rafanaji, Ralph, please, one goal league. Thank you very much for dropping in, mate. Apologies if I'm not reading your name correctly. Like I say, the more I see you guys drop in the chat, the more I'll get to know you guys better and be able to hopefully pronounce your names better in the future. Mika Boy is saying, Dima, I think that's another language. So apologies, mate. I can't understand what you're saying, but I very much appreciate you coming, getting involved. Great to hear from you guys. Derek, Kayupe. Great. You want predictions for cricket? Well, no, we're not a cricket channel, mate. We're not a cricket channel. We're a football channel. But we may in the future get into other sports. But for now, we're very much focused as a football channel and a fan channel, guys. I must stress that we're not a club channel. We're a fan channel. I'm passionate about building a real channel that represents all fans, no matter what club you support. This channel is being built to help you guys have a voice in the football world. I am not. I've no ambition to be no celebrity or nothing like that. I simply have an ambition to make a real fan channel on YouTube. So yeah, thank you very much for all you guys dropping in. It's been great with your support tonight. Matthias Pestana, goal. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Sorry if I'm a bit behind with these comments. I'm just trying to catch up. Dino Kuhn and football. Yeah, like I say, mate, I don't do cricket, but I have a YouTube friend that does do cricket and football. So I could always recommend him to you. But yeah, we don't do cricket on the channel at the minute. We are just football for the time being. In the future, we might do other sports, but for now, we're fully focused on football. Diak can't is saying, um, Uma. Right, so obviously you guys just talking amongst yourselves. Um, most of games I give predictions. Where are you from? India. Yeah, obviously I'm in the UK, mate. I'm presuming you guys talking amongst yourselves. But yeah, guys, we always welcome score predictions at the beginning of games in the first, when the games are starting. But obviously it's a bit more difficult as the game goes on. Once goals start coming in, but yeah, we always try to get you guys and your predictions at the start of the game. And we do, like I say, there's a lot more to come from the channel yet. We're doing a lot of live streams just at the minute, match watch alongs to help more fans find the channel and find out about us as a new YouTube project. Um, so yeah, thank you very much for that, Diraj Kayupa. Appreciate you coming getting involved, mate. Rail. I'm not sure how I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ralph is saying, please, 2-1 or 3-0. Well, I'm not sure how the score worked out for you, mate, but it finished 4-0 to Bolton. Mickey Bay is saying, come on, uh, come on, Bolton, please, 4-0. Yeah, finished 4-0, mate. Great win for Bolton. Like I say, I think the youngsters for United gave a good account of themselves as well. Mickey Bay, I bet over Imau. All right, so you put a bet on. Well, hopefully you got a win, mate, on your bet. Good to hear. If you guys have had some success with your betting odds and stuff tonight. Rafen, Ralph, please to what I just read that comment, didn't I? Apologies. Sorry, over, please. Atka Asian score. It finished 4-0, mate. Finished 4-0 to Bolton. Um, I'm way behind with these comments, aren't I? Apologies, guys. Just going to fast forward a bit. I didn't realise they were that far behind with the comments because I'm concentrating on the match commentary. So I've got a bit behind with the comments. So yeah, I'm just going to fast forward it a bit, guys. Diam Cooper is saying, Uma, anyone else want predictions? Fair enough. It's Uma predict Man City vs Liverpool. I'm not sure that can't happen in this competition, mate, because them teams are not in it anymore. So yeah. But thank you very much for coming, getting involved. Dayak can't share your WhatsApp number. I'm not on WhatsApp, mate. We're not on WhatsApp yet. We will be in the future, but at the moment we're not. Derek, Cube, I will ping you. I'm assuming you guys are talking amongst yourselves here. It's Suma. I don't use WhatsApp. Yeah. Well, we don't at the minute. We will do in the future, but right now we're not using the WhatsApp just yet. Matthew Pestana. So obviously foreign. I'm not sure what you guys are saying there. Share your mail ID. Well, guys, if you wanna follow us on social media, you can do. Obviously, we're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We're not on TikTok or WhatsApp just yet. We will be in the future, but obviously, there's only so much I can do. There's obviously mainly me working on the channel. I do have some help from family occasionally, but mostly it's me working on the channel. So I haven't opened Fanden on every social media platform just yet because, like I say, there's a lot to manage just doing the YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at the minute. So adding TikTok and WhatsApp is just adds more work, and I can only get through so much work on my own. So, but we will be on them platforms in the future at some point. So yeah, thank you very much for that. Capupil. I'm not sure. Apologies if I'm not saying the name correctly, guys. Or else your contact number. I don't, like I said, guys, you can follow on social media, as I've just said, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Um, Goal, yeah. Atakan, Asian, goal, 3-0. Yeah, like I said, finished 4-0. I'm going to just fast forward a little bit because I seem to be way behind with some of these comments. Um, Speaking in a foreign language. I can't read your comments, mate, if you're not speaking in English because I don't understand the language. So apologies, mate. Um, Shari Fidel is saying, how much score end? 4-0, mate. Finished 4-0. Um, Please, one goal. Fair enough, mate. Just trying to work out. Sorry, guys. I'm fast forwarding. There's just a lot of comments here where I'm a bit behind. There we go. Um, Please, one goal. That's Ali of. Apologies, guys. I'm not great at pronouncing some of your names. Apologies for that. Shabir uh, Fadil, please. I'm presuming you're pleasing for a goal, mate. Danny Excalo, goal. Absolutely. Danny Scalo and Macedonia. Right. You're Macedonia. Macedonian. Is that where you're from, mate? Is that where you're from? Um, Obviously, great to see fans from around the world coming, getting involved. That's really positive. It's just obviously there's a bit of an issue with a language barrier if you don't speak English. Reagan Young, it's now 3-0. Yeah, it's actually finished 4-0. I'm just going to bypass the 3-0 comments. It's a goal for Bolton. Yeah, absolutely. Goal. Uh, it's Uma. We get battered. No, mate. Like I say, the young lads for United gave a good account of themselves. They just ran out of steam in the last 20 minutes, mate, and that's just the lack of experience. So you got to remember, we're talking about under 21s players here. These are young lads with not playing nowhere near as intense amount of intense football that the senior players play for Bolton. So yeah, Matthews, Pestano, Pega. Sorry, mate, I don't understand the language. Apologies. Shabir Fadil, are you serious? Serious about what, mate? Um, please help Street sorry, Razgan Young. Yes, 3-0 now. It's 4-0 now. Gusin Iman Gucci Man 007. I'm great to see you in the chat, mate. Another new face. Appreciate you dropping in. Shabir Fidel, thank you. Sorry, guys. I was trying to get, like I said, I was trying to focus on the game and keep you guys up to date as best possible. Reagan Young, it's 4-0 now. It was, yeah, it finished 4-0, mate. Like I said, just trying to catch up with the comments here. Score right now, how much? 4-0. Reagan Young, goal. Absolutely. 4-0 to Bolton. Um, Shabir Fidel, TQ, Reagan. Oh, thank you, Reagan. Top man, top man. Always great to see you guys making the effort to get in touch with yourself. Rich Paul Sports, how's it going, mate? Hi, football fan, Den. Great to see football roots being supported. Absolutely, mate. Like I say, football fan, Den is about all football in the UK. and fans. We're about fans. We're a true fan channel. I want to build a real channel that represents fans. So we will not be. We will be doing a whole range of games, league games, EFL Cup games, Scottish games, you name it. We'll go on around all the clubs in the UK to cover a whole range of football. We are not exclusive to any league. We're not exclusive to any club. If anything, we are exclusive to you guys, the fans. That's what Football Fandom is, exclusive for fans. But yeah, Rich Post Sport, appreciate you dropping in, mate. Always a pleasure. Great to see you. And like I said, I'm still waiting for you to drop me a message on social media so we can catch up and maybe arrange for you to come on and have a chat with me on the channel and get a bit of football conversation going because I know you are very knowledgeable about football, mate. But thank you very much, Rich Post Sport. Appreciate it, mate. Reagan Young, game is finished 4-0. Absolutely, mate. Yep. Finished 4-0 to Bolton. But like I say, Man United youngsters gave a good account of themselves. So I think, it was just Bolton's match experience. Their experience of playing week in, week out, 2 games a week just showed in that last 20 minutes. Rich Paul Sport is saying, question, which aspect of the game requires most experience, defense, midfield, or attack? Well, that's a good question. I think so, every fan would think differently, wouldn't they? I think, but I think the old saying is, in it, if you get your defense right, then it gives you attacking players a lot more options. So I think I would. I mean, obviously, all aspects of the team need the experience. But if you're asking which is the most crucial to help the team, I would say defense, probably. But like I said, that's just my own personal opinion. You guys might think differently. But yeah, if your defense is strong, then that always gives you a chance, doesn't it, to win games, irrespective of what players you've got going forward. But if, like I said, defense is definitely a very important part for any team in it. So yeah. So, guys, I appreciate all the comments tonight. It's been a really good stream, really active. Apologies, I did fall behind a bit with the comments towards the end of the game. Like I say, I'm trying to teach myself to get the balance of doing match watch-alongs. I want to start, obviously, a lot of fans, as we've seen tonight, a lot of fans coming in that didn't have access to the game. So they want in regular updates. And that's the whole point of these match watch-alongs, to keep you guys informed what's going on in games that you might not have easy access to. But like I say, always appreciate you guys coming in the chat. And hopefully, as I say, in the future, I'll get better and improve. It's just going to take a bit of time and more practice. And then hopefully I'll start to learn how to get the balance right between talking about the game and reacting and trying to involve you guys in the chat. So that's it for me for tonight, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been a great stream. Real pleasure to have you guys all involved. A lot of new faces tonight. So thank you very much for coming, getting involved. Take care. Stay safe out there, guys, and look after yourself. And hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Bye for now.